Once we get all of the items on the invoice and we're ready to cash it out, there's a couple things to note. The first thing is that if we happen to be on a general contact invoice and we need the special order parts, so there's a situation where we need to order the parts, but we didn't put a contact on the invoice, there's a down arrow key over here beside the header that will actually open up the contact information that's linked to this particular invoice. And in the event that we're linked to the general contact, there will actually be a chain link that shows up, a different icon that shows up over here to actually link a customer to the invoice. So basically convert the thing from a general contact invoice to an actual customer. So that's one thing. The second thing is that anytime you happen to see this exclamation point on the screen, you should click it to see what is in it, because it may be telling you not to take a check from the customer. It's basically a general alert on that customer's record to let you know that there's something that the accounting department or management is trying to flag you to make you aware of when this particular customer comes into your store. Now, when we're ready to pay this particular invoice, the only thing we're going to do is select the pay button up here at the top. Lizzy will automatically select that invoice for payment, but the payment form will actually show you other things that that customer may owe you money for. So you have the ability to try to collect as much money up front as you can. We're going to come down here to the bottom. After we select the items that we want them to pay, we're going to select the cash drawer that we want to actually collect the money in, and that's generally decided on up front based on how many drawers you guys have money stored in. The system's going to tell you how much is due. We're going to, in this case, we're just going to select cash, but you can select any of the payment methods down here that you've set up in settings. We're going to tell Lizzy that they actually paid us with a $100 bill, and you'll notice that it tells us what the change is over here on the left. We're just going to tell it to go ahead and process that payment. We can print the receipt, or if we have their email address, we'll have another link here to actually email the information to them. It'll send them a PDF copy of the invoice. Or in this case, we have change to give them back, and we can create a credit on their account. Maybe they have a service ticket they want us to keep the money. We can actually create that credit on the fly from here. And finally, if we view the final invoice, we can see down here at the bottom the amount tendered and the amount of change that we gave them back on that particular sale.